gonna post the link in the comments?
I will do that from the other iPad. Okay, so we are live now.
So can people hear me?
The people should be able to hear you.
They cannot.
If you have the mic on.
I do. They cannot see me. So you're blocking their view.
We'll leave the titles up until we're ready to start music or something like that. We'll just leave this up for a few minutes.
Okay, we're just going to chat.
Yeah.
If anybody's here.
Yeah, we can hope to get some comments.
If anybody's here and you can hear us and see us and everything's working, send a comment so that we know. We will start promptly at 7 because I'm in charge of that.
Meanwhile, I'm logging in.
It's the Amrhein family clock.
I'm logging in to see. Oh, there we are. All right, so let's see if we can see some comments.
See if you see me talking.
Folks, give us a few comments. Let us know that you're there. Hi, Jen. Hi, Harriet.
All right, so we have people here. So
hi, Caitlin.
I'm going to start saying, I'm going to preface our concert with a thank you to our production team. Can I thank the production team? So, thanking our production team in the spirit of Click and Clack. If you ever listened to that show, Car Talk on NPR, decades ago, they used to do these lengthy, made-up names for their production team. So, I won't make any names up, but we want to thank our cameraman, Charlie May. We want to thank our sound engineer, C. May. We want to thank our bouzouki player.
Oh, you're going to embarrass me.
No, I won't. We'll put that with Charles. And violin and fiddle is Charles, and also violin. You'll see Will in a number later. We have our advertising executive, that would be Coda. Assistant advertising executive is me. I do the typing for her. Decoration of the studio. See the bear? See my hand? Vanna White style. So I did the decorating. Cello, me, viola in one song, me. And boy, shout out to the violas. That was hard to figure that part out. The reverse emeritus children. So normally we have Will and Patrick helping us out, but they're obviously not here. They're at school. We're happy that they're at school. So they have reverse emeritus status, meaning they're just starting their academic journey to make the world a better place. Will is going to join us on one video halfway through. And Patrick is super busy this semester, but he's cheering for us. I have one more minute to fill. Are people commenting?
Here's what I did. I'm trying to get one link to show up on my iPad, and I just signed into Notes on this iPad that I haven't used in forever. So it's like loading all of my notes from iCloud. It's loaded from 0, like 250 notes so far. We'll see if it gets my URL by the time I need it.
We have fun. We have fun notes, but you have 1 minute until we start to play.
All right. We'll see if it
works. We are going to be collecting donations during this concert. I'll explain that after a couple of tunes. We want to get the music going. Click, 7 o'clock. Time to start. Are you ready?
Almost.
The first tune we're going to play is a fiddle tune called Lark in the Morning. Do you want me to tell the story?
Sure, go ahead.
Okay, so these two fiddle players were bragging and trying to see...
Fiddle players never brag.
Right. So they were trying to see which fiddle player was better, and so they were having this competition. Think Devil Went Down to Georgia style. And so at the end of the competition, it was a draw, right?
Mm-hmm.
And
I got my link, by the way.
They decided, so the fiddlers decided that the best music didn't come from either of them, but it came from the lark in the morning. So that's where this tune gets its name. And are we ready?
I'm going to post the link, and then I'll be ready to start.
Okay, I'm going to turn the mic off and get ready to play. The first tune is The Lark in the Morning.
Okay, I'm going to post mine. Here we go. Paste. There we go. There's our fundraiser link.
Okay.
So if you hit that link, we were going to do this with a button, but Facebook doesn't let us use this little switcher app for doing video switching and have the button active. We opted for fancy video instead of fundraising ease. All right, let's make sure this is on. Let's make sure the right mics are on, and I think we are ready for the lark in the morning. You know, the most difficult thing about this tune is it's 4 parts. It's a jig in 4 parts, and just keeping all 4 parts straight is difficult. All right, here we go. Lark in the morning. 1, 2. The lark in the morning. So, hey, we love watching. Oh, you know what? We need to take the titles off. Everybody's looking at that, and we've got the opening scene showing in front of us. We'll take that off. Okay, this next one, shall I introduce it? Another theme for this concert, and I'm talking while I operate microphones here, could be COVID TV and movies, because we got a lot of movie and TV themes. This song is known as the Skyboat song. It's also the theme from the TV series Outlander, which I got hooked on, and Mary did not. Anyway, Mary is going to lead this. It's a beautiful tune. I have to get the bouzouki out. So this bouzouki is essentially like an octave mandolin. It's like a great big mandolin. It plays almost like a guitar. And because the length is kind of similar to the cello of the strings, it blends really nicely. So here, I'll hand it over while I get the bouzouki.
Okay. Don't forget to change the microphone.
Yep.
So I'm not a fan of Outlander, so I don't really know what to say. I've watched a couple of episodes.
I watched 4 seasons. I haven't watched season 5 yet.
I'm a Merlin fan. I like Merlin. All right. You need to check tuning or anything?
Nope, I think we're good.
Okay.
because otherwise you can't see the bouzouki. So I have to sort of do this to see my chords. All right, here we go. Okay. That was the theme from Outlander, the Skyboat song. Obviously, with a Celtic concert, we can't make up our mind whether we're just going to play Irish or Scottish music. Well, this next one is definitely considered Irish. The Outlander theme is definitely Scottish. We've got a whole mix. Anyway, this next song is called Isle of Hope, Isle of Tears. It was recorded by the Irish tenors. And the words to this song are about the very first Irish immigrant who checked in through Ellis Island in 1892. And what was her name? It was Annie Moore. I thought it was interesting that was as recent as 1892, but the first Irish immigrant to check in through Ellis Island. So here we have the Isle of Hope, Isle of Tears. Oh, Mary had something to say about this too.
Yeah, so sometimes you get an earworm where a song reminds you of a different song, even though it might be pretty distant. So this reminds me of a very popular country song. So if anybody else has that weird experience, then go ahead and comment.
A well-known country
A well-known
song
country song.
that you might hear
Go
around
figure.
the middle of the summer.
Oh, country. It's the Irish country music. We're just going through it.
Yes. Let's see, checking mics. Looks good. was Isle of Hope, Isle of Tears by Brendan Graham. Well, no St. Patrick's Day is complete without a bunch of fast fiddle tunes, and here's your chance to get saturated with them. We got a whole blast. Fiddle players, especially Irish and Scottish fiddle players, tend to throw tunes together. This is a set of 4 tunes, so I'll tell you their names before we start. And we're going to play through each tune twice and move right into the next tune. The first one's called MacArthur Road. It's sort of an atypical fiddle tune in that it's basically in the key of E. Makes it stand out a little bit. It's often the climax of a big fiddle tune set, but we're starting with it. Second one's called Johnny Wilmot's Fiddle. It's a Cape Breton tune. The third one is called Black Horse. I don't know where it came from, but if you can visualize a black horse running through the forest, I think it works well. Like in Merlin. And the last tune is a tune that I've known for a long time. I just really love the tune. It's called The Reconciliation. And it's very popular at fiddle sessions. Stands out. It's in the key of A and just really blasts out toe-tapping music. So here we go, a set of 4 fiddle tunes, and we'll see you in about 4.5 minutes.
Turn it on?
Yep.
Do you change the microphone?
It's the way it needs to be.
Intro?
Yeah, I'll do a little intro, just to get the tempo. Here we go. It's the MacArthur Road Tune Blast.
The princess thing next?
Yeah. Shall I introduce it, or you want to?
I thought you were going to do that.
Oh, I am, but I just wanted to say, the pandemic has given me an opportunity to learn a little bit of video editing. So we are going to rest our arms for a second after that tune blast and share a video that we made. This is a trio quartet on screen, a collaboration video we did with our son Will for The Love of a Princess, and it's the theme from Braveheart. So I hope you enjoy this video. I'm not sure, it may end up a little loud in your stream, so watch out for that.
Wait. Okay, are you starting it right away? So I just wanted to take a minute and explain the fundraising thing. We were going to plan a button, a donate button on the video, but that got to be very complicated and with Facebook and stuff. So you have plenty of opportunities to donate. The links, I posted links and Charles posted links in the May Studio audience, and there's also links to the team on my personal Facebook page. And if you want to give a special donation for Will, feel free to do that. I posted Will's direct link in the comments. And thanks so much, Will. Thanks for taking the time to make the video and be part of that. We miss having you here, but we're glad you're at school. So the next piece, should I go ahead and introduce it? So anyway, you do have plenty of opportunities to donate. I'm happy to talk about what the foundation is up to sometime. I don't want to derail the concert, but lots of exciting stuff, and we're always working to get to those cures. I think there will be more than one. So the next tune is called Das Locket Light, and it's about somewhere in the Shetland Islands. So this is a little bit of a sad tune, but I looked up the Shetland Islands, and I'm wondering if that's where I watched a little bit of The Crown and then got frustrated. If you're a fan of The Crown, go ahead and correct me on this or comment if you like the show. But early on, before I got frustrated and quit watching, the Queen Mother goes and buys property on some remote Scottish island, and I'm wondering if it's in the Shetlands. But anyways, this piece was written by a person who, what I read on the computer was his wife had just died, and he drove off into the village, away from the village, and he noticed that with his wife gone, there were fewer lights, and then double entendre, people moving away from this small village to go to a more modern place. So fewer lights and fewer light personally. So that's this one, and this is also a Fraser Haas tune, right? So the duo that we play a lot of their stuff, this is one of their tunes. Anything you want to add?
Nope. Well, along the COVID TV thought, we resubscribed to Disney just so we could watch this last night. So this is a tune in six, so we could call it an Irish jig. It is the jig of Captain Jack O'Sparrow from the Pirates of the Caribbean.
My black pearl.
Ah, yes, the Black Pearl. This is the theme from the very first of the Pirates of the Caribbean movie. We just thought it was a fun arrangement, so we wanted to do it. And So this is also probably the loudest tune that we'll do this concert.
Did you have it off already?
No.
Okay, so, so I was supposed to do a costume change during Will's video, and I couldn't figure out how to get my green necklace off because I couldn't see the clasp. So, like, the one I'm wearing is very Irishy. Charles got it for me at some Celtic shop. But my black pearls are not in any way cursed. They're my luckiest gig wear. Best gig necklace ever. They were a gift, thanks, Carl, if you're watching. So we go from the sublime to the ridiculous. Didn't you want to do your pirate R? Or are you saving that for later?
Oh, well, we've got a pirate R, and then we've got a Monty Python R later on. Save your R's.
Anyway,
later.
Here's he's a pirate. Okay. Got everything set.
Yep. 1, 2. Okay. You need to talk for a minute about this. I want to get the computer back in order.
What happened to the computer?
Oh, the screen went into
Are we
sleep.
still there?
Our screensaver came on. It kind of freaked me
Frightening.
out. I've got the computer doing the audio mix over here, and it.
Yeah, you
went
can't
into
see it, but it's there.
Yeah, it looked like some sort of squirming mess of of life.
Yeah. So we worry that means production went out. Anyway, I think we're still there. No phones are going off that we're not there anymore. Okay, so the next one
Request section.
is a request from Julie Lawrence. So thanks for your request, Julie. This is called Fields of Athenry. Fields of Athenry. Because I have no Irish in my blood. Could you tell? Anyway, is there any story to this? Just a place, Athenry.
I can tell a tiny story. So the Irish were being cleared. I guess the Highland clearances are Scotland, but basically the Irish were being persecuted by the English. And there's a nobleman named Trevelyan. So the words talk about you stole Trevelyan's corn so the young might see the morn. It's a little bit like the Les Mis story of Jean Valjean stealing bread. But evidently Trevelyan had a saying where he thought that the Irish could subsist on corn, but corn was too expensive for them. So it was sort of a let them eat cake remark, ignorant of the nobility. At any rate, if you look earlier in our studio audience group, you'll see a recording I did with my friends Gerard and Colleen sings this beautifully. But as we have a request, we will do this number for Julie, Fields of Athenry. Requested by.
So this is a request from about a year ago, and we were going to do it at the last concert, and then realized it would be a better fit for our Celtic concert. So this is a request from Tom and Mary. This is from a show called Brigadoon, and it's called "Come to Me, Bend to Me." And if you're not familiar with the story of Brigadoon, this town disappears and is only available to the rest of the world for one day every 200 years, and these travelers find it, fall in love, yada yada, has to decide between becoming part of Brigadoon or staying part of the regular world. It's got, the movie has Gene Kelly in it, so the dancing is really good. So of course I did watch some of this movie. So okay, so this is from Brigadoon.
Oh, and the earworm thing here reminds me an awful lot of Phantom of the Opera.
Like all musicals.
Okay. I guess it's probably in reverse. Anyway, here we go. Quillen Nights.
Oh, okay. I'll let you talk about that.
Well, I need to show a picture.
Yes. Oh, you need to get up?
Yeah.
We have a
I'm
picture.
just gonna briefly show a picture and then I'll come back.
We have a picture of Coda. Well, is Coda up the whole song or just briefly?
Let's see. Just briefly, I think.
Okay, we thought you'd like looking at something other than our faces.
Here we go. So.
This one is fun.
Well, we're not gonna leave that up while we play. But,
Oh, okay.
but this song is called Quillen Nights. Here, I'm under where there I can see you right there.
This song is called Quillen Nights. Alistair Fraser wrote this while he was on the island of Skye at some sort of fiddle camp that he manages. He's a master fiddler. But anyway, the Quillen, I guess, has a lot to do with the people who are leaving their homes. And the homes are these abandoned homes. This picture is actually the island of St. Kilda. I used this at a concert a year ago to illustrate the concept. But
Our last live concert?
our last live concert was like March 13th last year. Live in person. So anyway, here's Coda in front of a bunch of those abandoned Quillen, I suppose. So this song has both a sad and a happy part. It's the sadness of having to leave and the happiness of the lifestyle that the people had in their homeland. So I can take the picture away and we'll play the tune for you.
There we go.
Finding my notes. That nice seven.
It starts slow and has a nice fast fiddle tune in it too. So
Such a pleasant interval.
that's
Sarcasm.
Star Trek interval.
7?
Yeah.
Don't worry. It's only that way for the first couple bars.
Okay. Let's see.
Making sure my page turn works.
I'm gonna trust my tempo. Let's see if it works. Here we go. 1, 2. Scarlet Knights. You can introduce this one if you like. Yeah, other than it. Okay.
So you cannot have an Irish concert without Danny Boy. So we're going to do Danny Boy. I have to give a shout out to.
Oh, I didn't get the video for the Muppets.
Yeah, you have to Google the Muppets Danny Boy. If you need to laugh, I laugh at this every single year. I just can't stop. It's the best video ever. It's with Animal, features Animal singing Danny Boy for the Muppets. And who else is there? Beaker, and is it the Swedish Chef? Wow, it's just Google it. It's really worth it. So Danny Boy was a special request from Tina and I think somebody else, but definitely from Tina. It's also known as Londonderry Air. And Londonderry is a place. And go ahead and smash those words together if you want to make a joke, but
Bad dad jokes.
a bad dad joke, but it's Londonderry Air is a kind of tune. So this is Danny Boy. Feel free to sing along at home. No one's listening to you here, so enjoy yourself at home. All right.
Oh, hey, put in the comments, what's going on with you?
Yeah, if you're singing along, put it there. Or if you're having Irish soda bread, whatever.
What kind of snacks are you having tonight? What temperature is it outside?
Oh, yeah, and do you like Outlanders? What's better, Outlanders or Merlin?
Oh, that's a hard
Most definitely Merlin. It's not hard at all. If you watch The Crown, we talked about that earlier. What else have we watched? We have to finish watching Pirates of the Caribbean. We have a few more video TV shout-outs.
We have Oh Mulan.
Okay, we've really digressed.
A Chinese jig.
Come on, this is bad. We're supposed to be playing Danny Boy.
Okay.
Wait, are we doing the repeat?
No.
Just one time through.
No, just one time through. Let's see. Okay, well, this next tune, again, we're in the request section. My mother requested this one, and a couple of tunes from the movie The Quiet Man, which is a 1952 John Wayne movie. So it is about going to Ireland. I thought it was interesting because there's a tune in there. I'll introduce that one next. So we're actually going to do two tunes. So we've got "I'll Take You Home Again, Kathleen" by famous Irishman Thomas P. O. Westendorf.
Oh, Westendorf.
Yes. And made famous by John O. Wayne and
John O. Wayne.
Elvis O. Presley. At any rate, here we have "I'll Take You Home Again, Kathleen," which is come to remind people of Ireland from the movie The Quiet Man.
Wait, we're starting right at the words.
Mm-hmm.
polka.
The polka, yes.
Well, contrary to maybe popular misbelief or disbelief, there are Irish polkas, and this one is one. This is called the Rakes of Mallow.
But wait, it's a polka.
It's a polka.
It's from my national heritage.
Very good. If you watch the movie The Titanic, there's a polka that they perform down in third class. There's an Irish polka in third class. That's called Johnny Ryan's polka, I believe. This one is called the Rakes of Mallow. So anyway, here's a polka, the Rakes of Mallow. This is from The Quiet Man also, and I was doing some reading. Evidently, the main character was from 1920s Pittsburgh, and he was a boxer. And the interesting thing is I lived on the south side of Pittsburgh for 3.5 years, and next door to me, in ancient history of Pittsburgh, 1920s, it was a boxing ring in the basement of the building. So I wonder if The Quiet Man is based in that building next to where I live.
Let's just say it is.
Let's just say it is.
So you have to imagine a boxing match happening while we've got this polka going on. Here we go.
Okay, and I messed around with it like I was an accordion player playing a polka. Okay. Let's make sure we still have. It looks like we have sound coming through. My computer's gone to its silent screen, but it looks to me like our audio is going through.
Is Leaving Lismore next?
Yeah, this next tune is called Leaving Lismore.
What's this from? So this one, and did we do the other one? Oh, we haven't done the other one yet. Have we done Acadia yet?
We have not done it yet.
So Charles heard two tunes on some, was it Boston Fiddlers?
Yeah, there's a Scottish fiddle session in Boston I started attending online.
So these are
And I
tunes,
learned these tunes from there.
these tunes belong to someone named Katie McNally.
Yeah.
So Charles transcribed them, and we're going to try them. So
Leaving Lismore, it's in 3/4, so you might think it's a waltz, but I did some reading on it, and it's known as a retreat march for pipers, Piper's Retreat March. So 3/4 march for pipers. But anyway, it's sort of a nice, slow, plaintive tune. Leaving Lismore.
So Rona, just one through, with the repeats, not twice.
Yes.
So with the repeat, but once through.
And I'll give you an intro. Let's see. I will.
All right, so this is from the Irish island of China. Wait.
Or the Chinese incorporation of
The,
Disney.
the outpost. So this is from the movie Mulan. And
The new one.
yeah, the new one. So we had to watch it, and we told Patrick about it, and he's like, "Oh yeah, that's the one that was supposed to be out in theaters this summer." And we're like, "Oh, okay." We didn't know anything about that. Anyway, this is from Mulan. We watched it last night, 2 nights ago. It was okay. It doesn't get a rave, but okay. So Coda is the star of this because the name of this tune is Loyal, Brave, and True. And Coda is, of course, loyal, brave, and true. Sometimes it's multiple choice. So, like when she has to get in the car to go to the vet, the choice is loyal, not brave. When we ask her if she's already had a chicken treat, again, the multiple choice answer to that would be loyal, not true, because she always says, I have not had one yet. And she looks at you and says, I have not had one yet, even though she's had 1 or 2. But she is loyal, brave, and true. She likes wearing her kilt there. Well, I guess it's a skirt for her because she's a girl, but, you know.
She's there with the pipe band. That's my mom. Right next to Coda.
Yeah.
In her pipe
So yeah. Oh, and this is another. Is this a Hanson duo? Yeah. So this is an arrangement from this cello violin team. They're called Duo Hanson. If you're looking for duo stuff, look them up. They're really good. All right. This one's for Coda. Enjoy I guess her picture is not up anymore.
Right. Theme
Sorry,
from
Coda.
Mulan, loyal, brave, true. Make sure I have the mics right. And I do.
Violin mic.
Make sure the page is turned. We're good.
I changed the way I was playing this afternoon, so we'll see.
Oh, I see we got a donation for Take Steps. So that fundraising is working. I encourage everybody to hit those links. That's very encouraging. Thank you.
Okay, so ready?
Yes.
So I took tremendous poetic license in putting that into an Irish program because it was in 6/8.
Yeah, why-
Oh, it's a jig.
Was that the motivation?
No, I just like the arrangement. Okay, but we do have some real jigs for you. These next two I wrote. So we have. I'm going to give you the title, and then I'm going to walk over to the camera to show you a couple of real quick sample videos to illustrate the titles. So
Here, you want me to talk about it?
I wrote these two tunes. One is, yeah, sure, go ahead. One is the Washburn Monarchs. One is Gilfillan's Gold. Mary will talk about them while you do the video.
Okay, Washburn Monarchs is about a video, right, from your sister.
Yes.
She found a bunch of monarchs, like
I will play the
resting
video
in her
for
yard.
that one while we're playing. I'll just show the picture of Gilfillan right now.
Okay.
That overlay.
So the Washburn Monarchs, we have a video of the monarchs, which is really cool. I mean, they're really cool. We have milkweed in our yard, but we've never gotten so many, and so it's really neat to see them. They're somewhat in trouble, endangered wise.
So, Gilfillan.
And then the second tune is called Gilfillan's Trail, Gilfillan's Gold, and we have a trail near our house that used to be called Gilfillan's Farm. So that, what you're seeing right now is part of Gilfillan's Trail. We have nice seasonal photos from that. We hike there a lot. Hiking something, it's like a pandemic sport, right? So that's the second of the tunes. The first one is the Washburn Monarchs. So you're gonna play that while we're playing?
Just let the Monarchs play while we play the tunes.
Yeah, so you have something else to look at finally. Sorry about that. I know, it's really boring to look at
We'll
us.
probably just loop while we play.
That's okay. Butterflies are nicer than us. Okay. No intro. 2 times through each, right?
Yes. One, two. Okay. Well, we're a little over an hour with our concert. I think we've got how many numbers left? I think we got 3 numbers left.
Yeah. We'll only do Acadia once. We can do all of this. This is
Okay. Yeah. Well, this is another movie theme. I'm just going to play the same theme over and over. This is from The Last of the Mohicans, which came out in the 90s, I believe. But anyway, we rewatched it on Netflix or Amazon Prime or something recently. But anyway, it has this neat theme, and it's just a pulsing rhythm. I guess I better take the monarchs off of the video. So
Okay.
let me do that.
So this is called the Gale. What's a gale?
Well, I presume that it's like Gaelic.
Oh, okay.
No.
The Gale. All right.
Okay, the Gale.
All right. Talk about this while I look at the road map.
Yeah. Okay, so this next tune is called Acadia March. This is a tune by Katie McNally. She's a master fiddler in Boston. I took some classes from her down in North Carolina a couple of summers ago. At any rate, fiddle player that leads a Scottish fiddle session, and she wrote this tune. I just thought it was pretty. So this is called Acadia March, and we also...
Vacations in Acadia.
Yeah, we love the vacations that we've taken to Acadia, which is up in Maine National Park. So beautiful place and beautiful tune. Hope you like it. Acadia March by Katie McNally.
Okay, so one time through, right? Want to do one time through?
Let's see. I'm playing bouzouki on this. That's fine.
But there is a repeat. So we do the repeat, and then we don't go back to the
Okay,
beginning.
and I'm doing an introduction for you.
Right, but we are doing a repeat, but just once through the whole tune.
Yes. and summarize while we get ready for the parting glass, and maybe refer to the links?
Okay, so the last tune, I don't know much about this tune, except I really like it, and I don't know.
The parting glass.
It's called The Parting Glass. It's a good goodbye sort of thing, right? The links are up, so if you would like to donate, that's great. We welcome donations. We don't want anyone to feel coerced or obligated, but we also very much appreciate everyone's generosity. Research is moving forward on that front, and I get to view that firsthand. So I can assure you that we are making progress and great strides. Thanks for coming. We look forward to reading through the comments. It's a nice thing to get to do with these online concerts. Hopefully, we'll get to have some in-person performances soon. Any other housekeeping?
No, just a thanks. I mean, it's nice to have a goal. Here, it's just nice to have a goal. Thanks for coming, everybody. You know, having this group and being able to prepare a concert for you gives us a sense of purpose, and trying to make the world a better place. And it's nice to read your comments. We make a little community, and just brings us all a little closer together. So here we have a tune called "The Parting Glass" to close out the concert. The last words of that are, good night and joy be to you all. Thanks for joining us for this concert.